Hello there, everybody, and today for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I am reviewing the Unconvincing Turtle Titan. So this is the first superhero fiend episode of this show. This is where Mikey has developed his passion for superheroes and decides to become a superhero himself. And basically this episode is a parody of Superman. His idol is the Silver Sentry, which basically just looks like Superman, but if he was in the Ninja Turtle world. But we have seen Tmnt crossover with DC. For example, Batman and Tmnt. There is a Batman character that shows up later in the show. We'll get more into that when we do get to that. But Mikey wants to be a superhero while the Turtles are out patrolling, but the Turtles just end up making fun of Mikey because they think what he wants to do is just stupid and a waste of time. But while training, Mikey ends up drawing what the team could look like. They even make fun of it, saying like various other superhero names, like the Fantastic Four. Like instead they say the Shell-tastic Four, or I think like the Legion of Turtles or whatever, or the Justice League. But it's ironic because Justice League was airing when this show came out, so they couldn't full on say Justice League at the time. But Mikey decides to go to April for help. It's nice to see April back. We haven't really seen her lately. The last few episodes have been the Turtles up against Shredder, so they're taking a little break. But Mikey tells April his idea, and she thinks it's not stupid at all. She thinks he should go with his passion for superheroes, and she ends up dressing him in various outfits until he finally puts on the Turtle Titan costume. And I gotta say, the Turtle Titan costume does look pretty cool. I like the red mask, cape, even the shell for a shield, and he has like a rope as a weapon. I don't know if Mikey would count as a superhero since, he's a mutated turtle. I guess his powers are being a mutated turtle, mixed with various gadgets that he has for what he uses. But he tries to stop various crimes. He tries to stop a mugging. He tries to stop a robbery. But it's later revealed that the man he tried to stop from robbing the store, apparently he was the owner of the store, but apparently he was being brainwashed by some bug that Mikey doesn't see at first. But he ends up trying to stop like a bus that's about to fall off, but he ends up trying to save the bus until Silver Sentry comes in the way, and then the two meet for the first time. And yeah, like I said, Silver Sentry is basically a parody of Superman and Sentry from Marvel. He even has the name Sentry. How ironic. But his costume actually looks pretty cool. I like the blue cape and all the white outfit that he's wearing. I do get some Superman vibes from him, of course. But he tells Mikey that he's in over his head and he needs to not do the superhero lifestyle. But he doesn't know that Mikey's a Ninja Turtle. But I forgot to mention earlier, the Turtles did try to stop a fire from exploding an apartment building, but Silver Sentry ended up stopping the fire and saving a little girl. But even Leonardo tries to convince Mikey not to do it because they need to stay in the shadows, which feels a little bit weird for Leo to say since, the Turtles are about saving the city. But I get they're ninjas, they want to stay in the shadows. But Mikey feels he wants to do more. But Silver Sentry denies it until later. Mikey ends up bumping into one of Silver Sentry's villains, Doctor, I forget the name, so sorry. But he's basically a dude who creates, like, crab-like bots. It kind of looks like the spider bots from Spider-Man. And it ends up brainwashing people to do various bad things, but he ends up getting a hold of Silver Sentry. And it's up to Mikey to break him out of the control, and it leads to a fight. It reminds me of Batman versus Superman. But Mikey ends up breaking the mind control device, and Silver Sentry breaks out of the control, and they are able to stop his arch nemesis. Sorry if I skipped some things, but the episode ends with Silver Sentry gaining the Turtle Titan's trust, and the Turtles are asking Mikey if that was him when they see the news report of it, but Mikey, of course, does not want to reveal his secret identity. That's the episode. So this episode was a lot of fun. I do like the superhero themed episodes. Like, it's nice that they chose a creative way of introducing a sort of parody of the Justice League. I don't know if it was because the writers really liked Justice League at the time because it was airing when this show was coming out, like I said. But honestly, people can probably say it's just a ripoff of those characters. But you could probably say that about any parody of Superman, because it feels like every superhero universe there's gonna be a Superman-like character in the show. Like Invincible, we got Omni-Man, who is just basically just a Superman, but crazy. The Boys has like Homelander, but he's evil and a psychopath. But in this, it's in the Ninja Turtle world, they got their own Superman, the Silver Sentry. But we know who the characters we mainly focus on. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I'd probably give this episode probably a 7 out of 10. I know people don't really like these episodes of the 2003 show, but I do. For sure. I don't know what the next episode is. I think it's a 3-parter episode. So I look forward to talking about those episodes for the next few weeks. So anyway, thanks for watching, and Turtle Power!